The loser. When Jane came home from school, he couldn't find his keys. What now, he thought? His parents wouldn't be home for hours. Just then, Ron, the man who lived next door, walked past. Jane had never really talked to Ron, but he knew Ron was friends with his father. Jane had watched his dad and Ron play cards together many times. I can't just sit down here, Jane thought to himself. Jane marched to Ron's door and knocked. When it opened, Jane said, "Hi Ron, I've lost my key and my parents aren't home. Could I wait here with you?" "Sure," Ron said. Inside, Jane saw a basketball on a shelf. Ron smiled when he saw Jane looking at it. That one was signed by the 87 Minnesota Twins. Right after the World Series, he said, "Dad takes me to their games sometimes." Jane said, Where do you get this?" "It was a professional umpire for 30 years, Ron answered. Jane's eyes widened as he asked, An ump in the 80s? Did you mean?" He began to pepper Ron with questions, grinning. Ron answered them. He told Jane about past players, the things they said. They were good luck charms. When it was time for Jane to go home, he asked Ron, "Can I come again sometime?" "Sure," Ron said. "Wow, losing my key turned out okay," Jane thought as he walked home. The next day at school, Jane searched his desk. "Oh no, not again," he groaned. "Need help?" asked his classmate, Martina. She was new in school. "Yes, I've lost my dinosaur book," Jane said. "Do you want to borrow mine?" asked Martina. She showed him a dinosaur encyclopedia. "That's the same book that I use," Jane exclaimed. Are you into dinosaurs too?" "Yeah," said Martina. "What's your favorite?" "Have you heard Miss Corapator?" asked Jane. "They're tiny but fast." They kept talking. After school, Jane and Martina went to the park to play catch with Jane's favorite baseball. Martina's pretty cool, Jane thought, as he went home. The next morning was Saturday. Jane wanted to do some throwing drills, but he couldn't find his basement. "Can we go to the park to look for my basement?" Jane asked his mom. At the park, they saw a thin puppy without a collar or tags. The stray puppy was chewing on something. It was Jane's baseball. "Mom, look," Jane said. "Doesn't he look he needs a home?" His mother smiled. "Yes, he does," she said. "He'll be your responsibility," thought Jane nodded excitedly and picked up the puppy up. What a week, Jane thought to himself. Walking home with the puppy, I lost my key, my book, in my basement, he thought. But every time I lost something, I grabbed a friend. He thought about Ron and Marta, and he painted the puppy's head. Well, maybe I should lose stuff more often, he told the puppy. Why don't we go see if Ron and Martin want to play a game of cat?